What's up, everyone? I got a question on one of my videos from Today is the Day 8643 who asked, what kinds of companies are out there and what do people work in mostly besides retail and food industry? So that's a great question. Yes, retail and food are big industries out here, but there's also like manufacturing, construction, um, city jobs, like government jobs, things like that. And then, of course, healthcare. Healthcare is really big out in Prescott and Prescott Valley. But the first one that just kind of I'm thinking about that came to mind was print pack. They're manufacturing and they do a lot of course, printing, it's in the name. They do like a lot of graphics and they do like a lot of engineering. And then, of course, like um, plant kind of operations as well. So you've got people that are working on the presses, you've got people that are working on packaging, you've got people that are working in management, HR. There are just all kinds of positions within the company just here in Prescott Valley alone. They're a big employer. I don't know how many they employ, but I do know that people from the Tri-City area work at Primpack. So you've got people from Chino, Prescott, Prescott Valley, Dewey, Humboldt, just a nice variety from the Tri-City area working at Primpack. And from what I've been told, it's a great company to work for. I've had some family working there, and they were there since they opened in the early 90s and retired working there. So that just goes to show you like how much people like working there. Another one that comes to mind, like I said, healthcare. So you've got YRMC, Yavapai Regional Medical Center, East Campus.
All doctors to the ER.
So there's a hospital in Prescott and there's a hospital here in Prescott Valley. And that has like over 700 employees, that company, just here in PV. And of course, you've got, again, all kinds of different positions within the hospital itself. Of course, you've got like doctors and like medical staff and like maintenance and things like that. But I hear they're a pretty good company to work for too. And then, of course, you've got the school district. Humboldt Unified School District is a big employer out here. So, of course, you've got education. But again, you've got all the kinds of different aspects. You've got clerical, you've got HR, you've got bus drivers, you've got student aides, you've got all kinds of different positions within that company. And the Humboldt Unified School District employs, man, over 700 people. So that's a pretty big employer out here too. And then you've got M&I Windows. Now, again, that's manufacturing. And they have over 300 employees, I believe, and they've been here for a long time as well. And kind of similar to PrintPack, but the name is within their company. They do windows. They used to be called Better Built, but they got bought out by M&I Windows and Doors. So now they do a little bit of both. Let's see, who else? Oh, you've got government. So the town of Prescott Valley is a big employer out here. Man, they have about a little over 250-ish employees. Got like the public works, like anything to do with like taking care of the city, water, police, government, just like anything and everything within the town of Prescott Valley. And I hear they're pretty good to work for too. I don't know anyone personally that works there, or that's not true. I know somebody, but they haven't told me anything bad or good. So I guess that's good. And you have another company out here that's pretty big. They're Mountain Valley Regional Rehabilitation Hospital Center. And they employ over 200 people as well. So rehabilitation is a pretty big industry out here in the Tri-City area. Just you've got a lot of like second chance homes, you've got a lot of rehabilitation centers. It's just like a good area for people to come and kind of get recentered and just go out there and hopefully like be good after they come and do what they need to do or get the help that they need to get. So there's an Amazon delivery station out here in Prescott Valley. So the Amazon employs, man, over 200 people. So that's a pretty big employer out here too. And that's actually fairly new. They came out here in 21, so just a couple of years ago, I believe. And then, of course, like I said, Ace Hardware. They've got their retail stores out here, but then they've also got the warehouse out here in Prescott Valley. So Ace warehouse and the retail stores employs over 300 people. So that's a pretty good amount. Now, when I say all these numbers, you might be thinking like that's not very many, but remember like Prescott Valley has like 50,000 people population wise. So that's a pretty big employer when you start thinking about in perspective how many people live in Prescott Valley. Of course, you do have your retail and your food industries out here. So if you don't really consider it retail, I kind of do, or maybe you do. You've got Fry's and you've got Safeway, which are also big employers out here as well. So, yeah. So I hope that answers your question. And thank you so much for the comment. And thank you guys again for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.